So this is my bottom through to the two fights that took place this weekend with Carlos Adames versus Emma Williams and George Zedard versus Tyler Denny card. We'll start off with earlier this morning where we saw Carlos Adames not just beat Emma Williams, but he dominated Emma Williams to by unanimous decision to retain the WBC middleweight title. It was a And it said what it said in the on the tin, where it was an absolute dominant performance from Carlos Adames, and I expected that in my preview. I've always said there'll be levels between Emma Williams and Carlos Adames. I do think that Emma Williams has been a bit overhyped and overrated by Matchroom, but that's the promoter's job, isn't it, to overhype and overweight their prospects. Carlos Adames, levels above. Carlos Adames just showed why he is one of the best middleweights in the world, and probably the only best middleweight in the world, obviously with Janibet's failed drugs test as well. And I can only see one fight next to Carlos Adames. He will want to go straight into that Eswandiara fight, Unified Tyson fight as well. So I think that's what should be next with Carlos Adames. But yeah, fantastic performance as always from Carlos Adames. Dominant performance. I mean, Emma Williams did touch him a couple of times, but that was about it. Adames did also knock him down as well during the fight as well. Now we move on to the George Zedard card, where we saw George Zedard retain his British and Commonwealth titles with an entertaining decision win over Tyler Denny. Don't forget Tyler Denny, former hooping champion, so it was a big step up for George Zedard. But George Zedard, as I said in my preview, did exactly what he needed to do to win a very tough fight. It was a very tough fight for him as well. He did deep. He was gritty as well. It was that sort of fight, and it's massive. It is massive, isn't it? Massive win for Young Fighters Development, George Zedard. And for me, George Zedard, he's going to be who's star in British boxing. I said it in my preview. As well. His style as well. Gonna make him very tough to beat, in my opinion. Gonna make him very tough to beat. Middleweight division as well. It's a middleweight division as well. George Zedard's got an opportunity as well at middleweight as well. In terms of what next for George Zedard, I think he'll go down the hooping level route where he'll fight for the hooping belt. I think that's what should be next for George Zedard. But yeah, he's a future world champion for me. Especially when you look at the middleweight division at the moment, there's not really anyone really that stand out really apart from Janibet and Carlos Adames. Eswandiara's past it, let's be real. So, but that's for the future for George Zedard. For now, George Zedard's the next white step for George Zedard is that hooping level, isn't it? And then the co-main event saw Giorgio Fisioli defeat Levi Giles by unanimous decision to remain the Indian lightweight champion. Fantastic performance from Fisioli. Complete shutout performance. A technical and surgical performance from Giorgio Fisioli. So good to watch as well, isn't he? Quality performance from Fisioli, and now he moves on to his next step. And finally, we saw Jimmy Sains retain his Indian middleweight title with a majority close decision win over Derek Asase. A very close fight for me. It was a close fight with a lot of tight rounds. For me though, I thought Derek Asase was robbed completely, in my opinion. I thought Derek Asase, for me, I thought he outworked Jimmy Sains. I thought he forced the pace as well. And I thought Jimmy Sains wasn't at it, was he? I felt he wasn't at it, Jimmy Sains. And it's a duck check, isn't it? Like I said on there, it's a duck check for Jimmy Sains, where I think his next opponent, his next fight should be a bit of a step down from Derek Asase. Because, I'm not being funny, Death Assassin, I've always said in my preview, I thought it was a big step up for Jimmy Sains, but I expect Jimmy Sains to win. Because of how he performed recently, Jimmy Sains as well. And Derek Assassin, he's not mud, is he? Derek Assassin, he's not mud. So it was the right step up for Jimmy Sains, right step up. He got away with it, Jimmy Sains, by being gifted the decision. And maybe Derek Assassin Styles all won. Maybe that's a possibility. Jimmy Sains. So they need to get it right, Matchroom. They need to get the opponent right in the next fight. So in the next fight for Jimmy Sains. So, but yeah, that is my bottom review for the Carlos Adames versus Emma Williams fight and the George Zidard card. But we see your thoughts on every fight I spoke about down below in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.